Did you know that BDSM and kink are healthy outlets for aggression, imagination, and attention? Hi, and welcome to the Partition, home of kinky wellness. My name is Dana Slosser, and I'm a sexual wellness coach that dives deep into all things kinky. I'm here to show how BDSM and kink deserves a rightful spot within the sexual wellness conversation. So, let's talk about it. Hello and welcome back to the Partition podcast. Today we have Katrina. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So today we're going to celebrate the New Year's by talking about our own goals for the year. We each decided to bring 10 to the table. And yes, let us know your thoughts. And hopefully you guys pick your own sexy New Year's jazz to complete as well. So I don't know. Do you want to do one at a time? I can start with my first one.
You start because I'm still finishing my list.
Yeah. Okay. So my New Year's resolution, is that what that is? Right.
Yes.
Is to increase my flexibility overall, especially so in the bedroom that comes down to the splits, and I want to do my back bends better.
Ooh,
so
that's a good one. I like that one.
Like basically the 10 that I chose for New Year's is kind of all like, they're not really super sex related, but they all will increase my sex life. I think that's kind of how I tailored it.
No, I've done, that's where I was going with mine as well. Cause I was like, I don't, like a goal for mine is to actually have sex. I'm not going to come up with like positions just yet. Just being able to have sex would be great.
That's a good one. Yeah. So like so you're going to go back out in like what, the dating world for New Year's in 2023?
In 2023, watch this space. Katrina is going back onto the dating world.
Oh, that will be I'm excited. We're going to have so many podcasts about that because I am reading so much and studying so much about hookup culture. But we'll loop back to that. But yes, my second New Year's for sexy goals is to become a better lap dancer. Basically for me, but also for my mans. I don't know. That's the thing I want to give him. Dancing is a big thing in like Indian culture. Some of their dance moves are so sexy. Like they basically are lap dancing, but without the person sitting there. Like their hips move and sway, and they have these gorgeous fit midriff showing women and these cute outfits. And I'm just like, I want to do that. I want to do that, please. Like that looks so cute. Then my third one is to read more erotic literature. So I want to read like 2 or 3 sexy books. So if you have any recommendation, or if anyone listening has recommendations, please let this girl know, because I probably will just jump on Google and pick the top 10. But I also want to get back into writing myself. I feel like this year I used to write a lot more of those short stories, like sexy short stories, the snippets and things like that. But I feel maybe because this year's been busy and just with moving with Onrog and everything, and I just lost time. I think that kind of got swept under the rug. So I'll figure out that one. The next one is I want more cute latex lingerie. So like on the more cuter side, the peplum style, it's, I've seen ones where it's a complete outfit, but they just look wet. I like the wet look. Like, and I like the soft colors. I honestly do like pink latex and white latex and these really cute girl next door latex one-piece suits. I love them, but I want to go and try them on in person, but same thing. That will be something I have to set aside time for in 2023.
Like 1, to go to the shops, and 2, because it's going to take a while to get into them.
Yeah, and it's also gonna, I don't want to go without money. I don't want to break my own heart.
What if you love it? What if you look at yourself and you're like, I love myself so much in this, and then you can't afford it?
I know. Basically, it's just me going and just knowing the minute I walk in there, if I like it, I'm gonna walk out $200-300 less, like easily. Right. Just I need this outfit and I need these to accompany this outfit. Like that's really how this is gonna snowball into it. And another one that is still on lingerie, but I thought it would be different just a little bit, is because I want more matching lingerie. Like I want Anu and I to have, I like matchy stuff. I love cute outfits. I think it's so adorable. So more role playing costume outfits and themes and accessory stuff just for the imagination side of the kink per se. But as much as that's a goal for 2023, I feel like that's a goal I always have. Every year, it's more like, I want more cute matchy. That is something that can guarantee I'll always say.
To be honest, I always wear matching underwear. 'Cause, like,
Really?
yeah, you just never know. Like my mum's always said it. She's like, you just never know, like what could happen.
Oh, like just every day. No, that's honestly, I don't really wear underwear anymore. Like I just like I'm in this house all the time. If it's just cute, comfy clothes and I just work. I don't know. I hate bras now. I cannot do it.
Oh my God, no. Unless I'm out of the house, I do not wear a bra at all.
Well, I've kind of just started buying clothes that I don't need to wear a bra in. Like it's just not like you need to wear a bra, but I don't like when they're so free. I'm not one of those super confident women. Like I do want my tits to stay in place when I'm going out and stuff like
Wow.
that. So I don't know. Okay, so I'll move on to the next one. So I want to also throw a kinky sex ed party for the partition. I think that's something I'm gonna do this year. Yeah, a couple work
Hey!
related ones. Yes.
Oh,
Well,
definitely.
I've been lucky where I have some venues that have offered their places. And honestly, like I have people that DJ, I have enough friends that would come and help. I think that's a big one. It's
Yeah.
just getting people there, but really that's my job anyways. But I do want to throw like a cute sex ed party where maybe there's education like on the walls and people have to open the flaps to read it themselves. Like I'll be available. Like one of the parts I want to set up with like a couch where people can come and talk to me and like kind of keep it chill, like level just to kick off and kind of get like a more of a feel for her. But that's something I know I'm gonna keep doing, but it's just when do I want to do it and backing it up to plan it.
Oh, you could do it at that really cute place, the that Victorian looking one that you showed me at the dungeon.
Yes.
So
So
that is so cute.
that has got to be the cutest sex dungeon I've ever seen, like by far. Like when I actually get a real office, I want my whole office set up like that. It's the old Victorian, I'm going to hit you with a ruler vibe. I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
Because you showed me the pictures and it was like that Victorian, like looking, like the little tea parlor, and I was like, I love
Mhm.
it. I love it. So yes, and then what's the
The
next one?
last one, well, there's two more. So one is kind of a sex related, but it's not in like the fun, we're going to have sex way. It's kind of more just actually biology, is to learn more about my menstrual cycle because as you know, I did get my IUD removed. I got it removed last week. Yes.
Yay!
So who knows? I think, yeah. Oh, it's so nerve wracking to talk about babies. It's not crazy, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we have one or we'll see what this year brings. But this year is definitely whether or not we have a kid or not. I think this year is the year for prep for a kid. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
the next year will be kid. This year is lay foundations. His mom right now actually is making this 4 kilogram container of this food that I have to eat before I get pregnant. And they're all about prepping. And it was so cute. I thought that was so sweet.
Wow.
A little of my
Okay.
personal life here, but yes, anyways, yes. And then the last one, really, the last one, as always, is to continue education on how BDSM and kink are healthy outlets for AIA, except on a larger platform, but also to really, really kind of combat what's happening in hookup culture, like the ugly sides of it. Women don't need to sleep with, like, from a straight woman perspective, women do not need to go sleep with 10 different men. If they just can hang out and just look at someone who can fulfill them sexually and emotionally and spiritually, just not in a bar, like you can have these conversations outside of it. But yeah, those are kind of my 10. Yeah, basically between getting back bends to cute latex to actually education parties, I'm kind of all over the place this year, but I'm excited. I'm excited for 2023.
No, but I like it. They seem fun, like, and they're all things that you're going to be passionate about. So, like you said, it's going to be things that you're happy to do, and it's going to fulfill your sex life as well. So, yay!
Yes. Well, actually, I think I missed one really. Like,
Oh,
oh, yeah, this is one of the most important ones. So overall improve my sub side, but I say that because I have a Dom sub training manual that I got last year that I want to just read and see what it's all about and kind of dissect it. So that will be fun, but it's massive. It's like a huge, thick ass module. That's going to take me not a weekend. It's not even going to take me a month to finish. It's massive.
No, but it does seem fun. Oh my God, though, it's not even light reading, is it? That like
No, it's more like a course that I've got.
Do you get homework for it?
Yeah, basically. So you get like a certificate and stuff like that. Yeah, it actually came from a sub training school. Like actually, like there's a program and stuff like that. So I started taking little bits of programs and just to learn more. I don't know, you can always improve. That's the thing about sexual self. You can always improve it.
No, I agree. Oh, yeah. So my ones.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, your one.
So obviously, number one, dating again. I would like to have a relationship. I know.
Good one. That's a big deal. I'm excited for that journey.
We can do every other episode can be about like the bad dates that I go on to really help you hem home, not hookup culture.
You're like, listen.
I just, because I've dated on and off over the years, and then it's never felt like the right time. But obviously with everything going on next year, I just was like, I need to do, like, I either do it or I'm going to be single forever. I can't keep like putting it off. I say as if it's like a chore that I have to do. Just, it's going to be great.
Well,
see.
This is like, maybe, I don't know how this is from a lesbian standpoint, but I was watching a video basically, and it was, for better or for worse, it was explaining like the wall that straight women face when they hit around 35, 40, like basically around 35, when like males look past them, right? Because an older male can still look at a younger female by like 10, 15 years and it can still be okay. Like I know plenty of 30-year-olds that are dating young 20-year-olds, right? So, but from a female, it's kind of different. Like males will just stop looking at them after 35. And there's all these stats that are coming out about it. And so I don't know if that's the case for like, have you heard of that within the LGBTQ plus community at all? Like,
I haven't, but the problem is within like the queer community anyway, like you do see some like age gaps, and like most people I know that are like over 30 within like the queer community, they're all in relationships, so it's only a lot of like really young people left, and I'm like, I don't want to date
I see.
I want to date, I like my own age group or older, basically. Have a good job, have like your own place to live, and like just have something you're passionate about, and no red flags. And I'm like, but by this point, because my mum was the other day, my mum told me I was not emotionally open and that's why I was single. And I was like, that's very cruel, but also very true. So I have to work on that next year as well.
Well, add it to the list.
I'll add it, yeah. And then my second one is the same as you. I want to get my flexibility, and like, so I've got a bendy back anyway, but I do want my splits. So for pole, for dance, and for stuff like that. Definitely.
Just overall health. Like that's the thing about it too. Like I still find that is a health goal to have in general, but it can, again, if you're healthy in other avenues, it can increase your sex life and everything else. It all kind of all in gears together.
Yep, exactly. And it makes you feel confident, which helps your sex life. I want to perform. I want to do like, whether it's with pole, whether it's with lap, with exotic, like I want to do either a showcase or I want to go and perform at a competition.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and I'd like to do like one of the lesbian stripper nights that they have in London as well. I'm like, I want to perform.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. That's exciting.
That is the dream. And my friend was like, yeah, but that means you'd be naked. And I was like, that is the dream. I want to get my tits out and get money for it.
Do it.
I was the same as you. So I want to write more, because like obviously I do the sex toys and I do all of the writing for like sex toys and articles, but I do miss my own writing.
You know what? One of the podcasts for next year, we're going to plan it out. We each write like a 1-pager or like a paragraph or something, and we just do a little story time here on the Partition.
Oh, I love it. Yes, we can do that one. I like, because I miss writing porn. I was good at it.
Yeah, I feel like I've lost my touch, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, and that's just sad. I was like, and also I'm making a list of, all of the spicy books, like so like the really
Mm,
fun erotica.
yes.
I'm making a list of all of the best lesbian and like queer women erotica that's come out on TikTok.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and my goal is I'm gonna read one a month or two a month. Maybe that's what I could write about.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad. You know what? We'll have each other accountable, at least for reading.
Yes, we could do like our own little book club.
Mhm. Oh my God, that'd actually be so cute.
What
Like
would
horny book club Wednesdays. Welcome. That would be so dope.
I love it. Okay, we can add that as an 11th one for both of ours then. Sex. I want to actually I want to have sex again with somebody,
Yes.
not just myself and my millions of sex toys. But like I want to be able to do it on my own terms. Like I don't want to do pressure. I want to feel sexy, confident, and in control. And I just really miss oral sex. Like I love it when people go down on me. And I haven't
Yeah.
had that in about 5 years, and I'm really sad.
Oh, okay. This is the year. This
Yeah.
is the year. 5 years is
A
too long.
while. This is why I have so many sex toys. I'm telling you. I was like, oh. Also, on that note, with my vagissimus, I want to get to my final dilator.
Yes.
And I want to think about being able to own a more penetrative sex toy. I've got a really good G-spot vibrator and I want to get it inside of me.
These
And
are
then
great.
yeah, and I was like thinking, because that way I'll feel more confident about sex as well. And that should help with sex and dating. And then I also want to do the sex tech school and start taking seriously my idea of setting up my own sex toy company.
Nice.
Yeah, my vagissimus one. I just need to think of a really good name, is what I'm learning.
Yes, like that. But it's exciting. You're already there. Like you're an entrepreneur right now.
I
So
know
that has the potential to go everywhere because people need it. That's a real need. It will
it,
help so many people.
it is, because I'm like, there is nothing out there. And then the ones that I'm finding where I'm like, actually, that does look good. None of them are rechargeable. None of them are like, they're all like, yeah, there was one that I saw and it looked like a really good, like, thickness level.
You have no rechargeable ones? Sorry, like my
Oh,
brain is still.
I have
Oh, okay,
rechargeable
but the
ones.
majority of them.
Yeah, but like the one that I found that was like the perfect thickness, it was battery operated. And I was like, no, no.
Hmm.
And like the really frustrating one is there's one that's like, there's a company in the UK called MyViv. So they do the dilators that I use, which are beautiful, like really nice silicone, flexible. And then they've got like the next one up that they say for like when you get to the end of the dilators is they've got like an internal vibrator you can use. And it is awful. I was like, it's made of really hard silicone. And I'm like, but it's just there's no, it's too rigid
Yeah.
basically. So, like I like flexible. I like to be able to feel like it molds to my body, not feel like I'm putting something inside of me that my body is very aware of, that is like, it's very hard. So
Mhm.
I was talking to one of the ladies at Ann Summers and she was like, yeah, we get this complaint by a lot of women who have vaginismus and pelvic floor issues. We get the exact same complaint because of the same reasons. I was like, see, I need to get my sex toy company.
That is a big deal. I think that
Yeah,
it seems like the universe is kind of giving you that, especially last weekends or the few weekends ago. I'm not sure when that was, but the connection that you made with the guy who made the steel work.
yes, that was so good. And I've got him in contact with my friend who owns a dungeon,
Yes.
because she was interested in some of the steel work. So I was like, ooh, look at me making connections and seeing how that's all going to go. I'm very excited for that.
You know what? And if there's anyone listening right now, we need steel workers.
Exactly. Does anybody like making bed frames specifically for spreader bars?
Yes. Oh my God. You know, I'm gonna like partner up. I'm gonna make my one exclusive for your
I
company. I want in on that and be like, here you
guess
go. This is
we
exclusive to this person's brand. You need that title.
I love it. And we will call it the Partition. It will be just for you because it'll be a collab with you. I love it. The other one, I want to try BDSM out. So like I know so many people who do it. I know so many people who educate, who are dominatrixes, who are subs, who are part of the community. And like I think it would be a really great way for me to feel comfortable and confident as I get back in touch with like, you know, having sex with people, that I really want to try it. Plus, I think I would make an amazing dominatrix, is what I've realized.
I think you would too. Honestly, I think it's actually where you should go.
Yeah, I was like, I'd like to try submission at some point as well, but I just realized that I love being in charge and I love being in control, that I was like, I really want to try it. And I got my little flogger here so I can start.
Yes,
So
yes.
like, yeah. And I will make sure to do like you said and test it out on myself first so I don't hurt anybody.
And make sure that you know if you like it. That's so funny.
Exactly. I cannot wait. And also I want to do nude modeling.
Nude modeling, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I kind of wish I had that one on my list. I'm gonna put a bonus. That's so good.
I was like, I really want to try nude modeling. So one, I love being the center of attention. And two, how good would it be to see other people do art of you?
That's
and like
beautiful.
Yeah, I was like that. I was like, it's a really nice thing. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look into it and I'm gonna see about doing nude modeling next year.
Would you do like a art, live art, or would it still art, or would you do photography, all of it, paintings?
All of it.
Yeah.
I would do all of it. Like when I did my boudoir shoot with my friend last year, I loved doing it. I love being naked. I love like basically having people get beautiful pictures of me. So I really think, yeah, that I'd love to try and do it, you know, where you stand there and they paint you and draw you. I would love to do all of that. So,
Oh my gosh. I think
know.
I would like to do the live drawings, like the drawing ones. I think that would be cute. In a very like there'd have to be some sort of indie music playing or something. Like I have like built up in my head this thing that it would be, but
oh yeah, it's gotta be warm. I'll do it in the summer.
Well, like I don't know how you find those gigs. Like I guess you could just go online, but
so I follow a few places on Instagram and like they've done a call out for nude models. So I've sent them an email to find out how to do it.
Nice.
They do it on Zoom as well, so you're nice and comfortable in your own home. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. But I think a lot of it for me was just googling things and finding things on Instagram.
Nice.
And yeah, and like, you know, you get paid as well, and I was like, that does help.
Well, it's coming to an end of 2022. Is there any closing sexy things, that milestones this year happens for you? Like even work related, because it's still regarding sex there.
So obviously, I think my ones would be, I got to my second dilator with my vagisma set, which was amazing. And I think I would say, what was the other one? Oh yeah, and obviously I set up my fucking company.
Yes, that's a massive one. Hello.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, what about for you? What have you done? Like, how is 2020 ending for you? 2020, 2022.
2022.
I know, ending for you.
Well, major things, obviously. I'm a married woman now, so sex there, which it made me reflect on kind of how I grew over the last few years, not necessarily just in this year, but my views on if polyamory or open relationships would work for me versus commitment down to just one person. And they're not even comparable. They're two different people. Like at one point in my life, I did believe that I was so strong about, you can't be like it. I don't want a relationship with just one person. I want an open relationship. I want that. And, you know, and I really did. There was like, or at least at the time, that's what I really wanted. But now I'm like, no, I just want this one guy, this man right here, just less complicated, honestly, like just one person. And that turns me on. Like the idea of just having one person, like we own each other, like cute things. I love it. I don't know. It's so old fashioned, but I love it. But it's not old fashioned. It's just, it's so cute to me.
Yeah, it's how you love. And no, that's amazing. So yeah, you're a married woman.
And,
Congratulations.
Partition. Yes, thank you. And Partition
Yes.
has definitely grown this year. Wow. She got on Naked News. That was a big deal. Yeah, I got a couple interviews in and people just seem to be really receptive about it and kinky wellness and really see that there is a conversation that should be had around kinky wellness. And it's not enough just to give sex ed on the mechanicals of sex, but also the power and what really happens to our body. Oh no, another thing that I want to work on 2023 is also just overall human biology. I think I want to know more about what happens to our bodies when we actually do have sex, like the chemical transitions of what that looks like. And I'm sure there's data on it from straight couples and also other types of couples. I want to read all of the couples. Like I just want to see where everything is and where it falls and see like information like that. So that will be exciting because I never thought I liked science, but honestly, like the more I know about biology, the more I'm just so like, huh? What? That's cool. That seems
I,
cool.
I did. I liked biology. I liked science when I was in school, to be honest. So I can't say much.
Oh my gosh, I was just that 50. Like just they gave you a 50 just to pass, like just let you pass, girl. Like you're okay, you're okay. But I did fail math. I was not good in math
Oh,
and sciences. Yeah.
I am not good at maths at all, but science was where I was good.
But yeah, I don't know. 2022 is great. I learned a lot how to structure the information about sexual wellness and what I really believe to fine tuning it, to refining it. I really do want this message to get across as clear as it can in the most digestible way. So I think before last year, I was always so excited and I would just say everything all at once. And now I feel that I've got these sutras of these sentences. This is important because here you go.
No, I understand. Like, I think over the past 12 months, I would say, like, I feel like I've grown as a person. I love all of the facts that I've picked up about sex toys and sex, working with Love Not War as well, which has been amazing.
Yeah.
And like being able to write about stuff, but also like, I don't know, do you feel like you've changed over the past 12 months at all? Like who you
Oh,
are as a person?
I feel that
And
I've changed. I feel that I've changed right in May for my birthday of this year, in the sense I was always changing, but that's when I went and quit full time. So
yes.
since then, I've gone full time on this, and that I really had to parent myself of get your fucking ass up
Oh
and work.
God.
Like, get up. Like, you cannot just sit here. And so, but I've gotten so much better in general over this year.
No, I've got a more confident, like I agree with you when you say it about refining. Like I've learned how to explain myself in a way that gets people interested. So I've learned how to put myself out there because the amount of cold calling I have to do on my particular
Oh, yeah.
role, because I have to be like, do you want anybody to come and help you? Has been amazing. And but I would say I've also learned this year how fucking resilient I can be.
Yeah.
Like it's been a big year. I went freelance from the end of January completely.
Hmm.
And then in the UK, obviously, we've got the massive cost of living crisis. And yeah, I'm still living on my own. I'm still paying my rent. I'm still paying my bills. I'm making it work. And yeah, and like everything going on in my personal life, like, I think I've definitely grown and shown how much I can be resilient when I really put my mind to something. But yes, I do agree with you, having to relearn how to like parent yourself into doing your own time. Like everybody's like, oh, when you're freelance, you must love it so much that your
Yeah.
brain just, you're like, yeah, I do it. That I'm like, no, there are some days when I'm so drained that like all I want to do is sit on the sofa and watch movies and I don't want to work, and I have to be like, get up and do some work. But also at the same time, I don't know about you, I've had to learn to be kinder to myself from it
Mm.
as well, and
I've
being
heard,
able, oh
sorry, like I was going to say to this point, yeah, the balance between doing the work and not burning yourself out. I feel like I've now conquered that. Like in the sense, I know when I'm about to, no, like it's not that I know that if I do not rest, I will burn out. And instead of testing that theory, I just take the break.
Yes.
And now my burnouts are so much lower than when they first happened. Cause before I was like, and I still kind of was on this Monday 9 to 5. And I realized that I
Yes.
just I fucked that schedule out the window. I don't need to be on 9 to 5. I'm not 9 to 5 Monday to Friday anymore. I'm work when I am working, and being at home it's interesting to see when I schedule my times off, because it's when other people basically invite me out or something like that.
No, I agree. Like, and also having to be like, okay, I didn't get anything done today. When you have burnt, especially when you have burnt yourself out, and your body just goes, I need to rest, I need to sleep. I can't do anything, like, especially for the writing side of stuff when I'm trying to be creative and I'm like, nothing is coming. Learning to say to myself, that's fine. You know what, Kat? Go and have a day out. Go and take yourself out for a day and go and get a coffee, or go and meet your friend. And yeah, scrapping that 9 to 5 of just being like, if I work in the evenings, I work in the evenings.
Yeah. Well, my mornings are really structured around, well, when a new is here, we spend our mornings together, and then we basically work like mid morning to basically nighttime. And then we do no tech before 2 hours before bed. So it's one of those things, like, it might not be 9 to 5, but I can guarantee that we put him, if not more hours. Like, it's, even if I work 8 hours here at home, I do feel like I'm actually working for 8 hours, versus when I was working at a job for 8 hours, I was fucking around for some of that. I was just like, I wouldn't say I was the best employee every place I went to. Like, I did try my hardest. Like, I did try. I wasn't the worst before I go into this, but I don't check my phone as much, because I actually generally do want to get this information out there.
No, I understand. Like, yeah, when I have my days where I am super concentrated, I'm so concentrated and I can get all my stuff out. And then if I have days where I'm like, I'm on my phone, I'm on TikTok and stuff like that, and then I just have to be like to myself, you clearly need a break from stuff. So yeah, I would say, like, it's been an amazing journey, and I can't wait to do it next year all over again.
Yes. Well, I'm
With less
excited for
drama.
2023 for us. And, I'm going to put our points in point form, and I'll put them in the description down here. But this was great. And I want to say Happy New Year's again to you and everyone listening. I hope that 2022 was fun and 2023 will be better.
Oh, thank you so much for having me again. And I cannot wait to see you in 2023.
Yes. Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas to you as well. Yes. Well, we'll see you in 2023.
Oh, I can't wait. And can we put as an additional one for both of us to actually meet it face to face in 2023?
Yes.
I don't care how that happens. That's going to be the final New Year's resolution.
I am, like, honestly, like, in my bones, I feel like you and I are going to start a business one day. Like, honestly, how this is going, like, I talk about you all the time. I'll be like, here, Kat, this, like, I'm doing podcasts. I get excited. My friends know when we're doing this. I love it.
I'm doing exactly the same. And then when I was unable to see you when you were in London, I was like, no. But then I was like, just gives me a goal for next year. Either I'll come to Canada or you come to London, and we'll have an actual time to see each other.
You should come in the summer. That I can guarantee you. Will be on some shoots and all that jazz. And my, like, Katie, a great friend of mine, she does amazing boudoir shots and all that jazz. We'll get your photo shoot down here as well.
Perfect. I am already booking the flights.
Okay. Well, we'll see you next week. And thank you for listening. And as always, stay kinky. Well, that's it for us. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and let us know what you think. You can find me at thepartition.life and Katrina at _satisfiedcat. Thanks for listening. Tune in next time. And as always, stay kinky.